Hey, welcome in, Huntsville. Another wonderful good morning to you. Thanks for waking up with us. What do you love about Huntsville? What makes this a great place to be?
Everyone here is very genuine and very kind and friendly. You never hesitate to speak up and say hello or good morning or just acknowledge the person walking by.
The thing that I love most about Huntsville, I love the peace that Huntsville brings. I love the peace that it gives me.
I feel accepted and part of the town and like I belong here.
Huntsville is where my lovely wife lived when I met her, so I moved here. So I'm pretty thankful for her.
All right.
We're bucking for you in Huntsville, Texas. Hello, I'm Billy Cobbin, the Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home.
Hey, it's Kay Boning with Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools.
Good morning, Huntsville.
Good morning.
Hey, I'm Karen.
I'm Toy. And I'm Denise.
And from all of us at Walker County Federal Credit Union, good morning, Huntsville.
Man,
Good morning.
what is that, Murphy's Law?
Yeah.
Everything that can, will, and
Yeah.
it is Murphy's Law on a Friday. Welcome in.
We're having Friday luck.
Friday luck today.
Friday luck.
Whew. You need a breathe. I need a breather.
Yeah, all right, well, thanks for say your thing and we'll just go.
Hey, we appreciate y'all. Have a
We're not
blessed.
strong enough to make it on our own.
See, you got it, buddy. Said
Need a
it.
word of encouragement.
Said it 400,000 times, and it's stuck into your brain. Good morning, man. Hornet Green on a Friday.
Yeah, it's my Friday shirt.
Welcome in. Our good friend, Coach Rodney Southern, heading back to Copperas Cove. And I wanted to start the show just with that, to say thank you to Coach Southern for the impact that he made here in Huntsville. What, 11 years, I guess it was, somewhere around there. Just a tremendous impact on this community and our kids. And we wish him well. And I know, I know from the media side of things that it's tough on the media side when you got to move and do other things. It's even harder for a coach because they get ingrained in a community, the kids and the families, everybody starts to, really feel like, hey, that's my family now. And it feels like you're losing a family member.
He's got 11 years of Hornet shirts. He's got to figure out what to do.
Yeah. But, I'm so happy for him and his family. It's time for him to, and somebody had said, and I'm just going to be public about this. Man, if you don't have anything positive to say about a situation, just don't say anything. There's people, I saw somebody on the internet, and I've learned in the media just to ignore it, but I'm going to say something because I consider Coach a friend. And it's like you don't talk about a friend. And somebody had said,
I think we're frozen.
well, I guess so. Boy, look at this. What is going on today, man? Look, I look angry. Here, we'll just go to the webcam. Hey, the webcam ain't even working. Look at that, Billy. Let's try this. We started out on there. Boy, I'm telling you, man, it has been It's been
a hell of a day already.
Good night.
Well, yeah, but I say it's been a crazy
Man.
day. It's not even 8 o'clock, but we just hit it.
Well, you know what it was? I'll go back to my coach talk in a minute. because you know how I bounce all over the place, Billy. But here's how it started. You know what it was? Look how much sleep I got last night.
That's pretty good.
That's a good night. I had 6 hours and 31 minutes of sleep. You know what it normally is? About 4 hours, which is not good. And so because my body decided to get a couple extra minutes of sleep, it's been chaotic. Look at my average sleep this week. Do you see that's not good? Oh, 8:02. 4 hours, 26 minutes average.
What was you doing on Monday?
I guess I didn't wear my watch
You
Monday
didn't
night.
sleep. Homeboy didn't sleep on Monday.
Didn't sleep at all. But it ignores that one. But and then there's the line. You see that line? That's the line that tells you what you should be. I didn't even touch it any day of the week.
You're getting close.
It got close yesterday.
Hey, turn me up a little bit.
Turn it up some.
Yeah, man.
Hold on, Billy. Where you at? You good?
I'm feeling better. Oh, there we go. Oh,
There we go. More technical. No, let me get back to my discussion real quick. There was a chat, and Coach Southern had said he was going to pursue a college opportunity, which he was. He was going to pursue. He was looking into a college opportunity, and none of those came to pass. And so he had an opportunity to go back to where he was previously as an assistant coach, kind of a homecoming in a way to Copperas Cove. And somebody had said, well, I guess he lied to us. Man, you don't know the whole story, all right? And you got to do what you got to do to support your family. And when I was here in Huntsville, a change happened to where I could no longer financially support my family. I had to leave. I didn't want to leave, but I had to. And, that's why I left. And things happen. And let me put it this way. You'll know who your friends are after the fact. And I know who my friends are now. When I came back, there were some people that don't even want to talk to me anymore. Oh, you cheated on the Bearcats. No, I didn't. I do what was best for my family. And so I want to say, just as a friend, because he is a friend, and I'm always gonna stand up for a friend. Just like Coach Hooten when he left. Coach Hooten was a friend. I'll defend Coach Hooten all day long because he was a friend. And you got an exclusive look behind the scenes as the president of the Booster Club. You got to know Coach in a way that other people probably wouldn't get to know Coach.
Yeah, I got the business side of it too.
Yeah. But I'll say this, that Coach Southern is the same behind the scenes as he is in front of the scenes. There's nothing different about how he is, about how he carries himself, and that's a real person. That's a real good person when you can do that. And that profession, it's not always easy. Not always easy, because sometimes you have to say, well, I got to be this way around this group and this way around. But the most successful coaches always maintain, and this is a little inspiration for all of us. The most successful coaches, the most successful people are always the same behind the scenes and in front of the scenes.
Same in the dark as they are in the light.
There you go. So I wanted to publicly say, Coach, thank you for what you did for our community, for our kids, and I know that you're going to do great things there at Cove, and we're so thankful for you, and you've got many, many friends back here in Huntsville if you ever need anything.
Do we play Copperas Cove?
Oh, that'd be cool, man.
I hate to go over there and whoop the guy.
So, and with that, it ushers in a new era of Todd Mavis, and we're excited to have Todd here in this community, and Todd Mavis is going to do great things. Just get behind these guys and support them.
Yeah, he's here now. Y'all might as well get behind him. Quit trash talking him on Facebook, and just Jacqueline had a chance to meet him on Monday.
Man, he's such a
really
nice
good guy. So
I'm going to tell you, this community in this area is just good, down-to-earth people. And Coach Mavis is no different. When I first met him, genuine, down-to-earth, good guy. And the thing about him, too, guess what? He's a former Bearcat. So he already has ties back to this community.
And just think about it, people. If you ever went somewhere like for a new job or something and you show up and you don't know anybody, isn't it nice when you start kind of making friends and become part of the team versus them trash talking you because you're the new guy?
Yep.
We don't need that for the kids. We need to get behind this guy, the coaching staff, and just punch forward.
And
this is our team.
That's right.
Just because he's a coach doesn't make it his team. It's our team. It's our town. It's our people. It's our kids. We need to get behind this man who's going to lead these kids and help him.
Exactly. Man, I like that.
Yeah.
Man, I'm ready to punch through this wall.
Let's do it.
Let's go, man.
Let's go to the field house and yell at somebody and blow a whistle and beat on the wall.
Just randomly going, pump one weight and leave.
I'll draw some crap on the dry erase board. And, You'll hell yeah, brother, and we'll get out of there.
It's like a 5-second you're in and out.
Woo!
Reminds me of something from it reminds me of some movies. What was that one? Step Brothers, where he gets a little too rowdy. Come on, let's go. And, he's running. He's not running. He's doing something else, but it involves running. Come on, they're right behind me. Let's go. Nobody was behind him.
Yeah, we'll get all pumped up. I'll do a Ric Flair. Oh, yeah.
Well, hey, we do want to welcome you in this morning. I just kind of want to start on that because, like I said, Coach is a friend, and I wanted to just be very clear of, where I stand and where many in this community do stand. So, in fact, I texted Coach this morning. He's going to be heading out this weekend and making that transition very soon. So, well, hey, this morning, let me give you a quick rundown. I got the 6 hours and 23 minutes of sleep. That's a new record for the month. Unfortunately, not proud of that. Got up. Bridget and I have this great routine now. The problem was, Billy, that I did not get out of bed at about 5:50. I normally get out of bed at 5:50. I go and I wake up Braylon. I sit with her for a minute because you know how everybody, even little children, are groggy when they first get up, and I wake her up. And then for about 5 minutes, I just kind of sit there in the bed with her and talk to her. And then once I see that little smile come out, then I know she's ready to get up. And then I'll carry her into the living room. I'll get a yogurt for her, sit down for another 5 minutes with her, and then she's ready just to kind of be on her own while I get ready. Then in that meantime, Bridget gets up, she gets Caden ready, and I'm taking a shower. By the time I get out of the shower, normally both kids are ready to go. This morning didn't happen that way because Daddy didn't get up till 6:20 because I got 6 hours and 23 minutes of sleep or whatever it was for the first time in a month. And I knew I'd be rushed. Well, when you're rushed, there is no margin for error. None. The error happened this morning when Braylon decided to start throwing a fit. And that ended up lasting about 35 to 40 minutes. Then on top of that, the heating element in the dryer went out. This is now the third time it's went out. The vent, I already know some appliance guys watching, well, you need to clean out your vents and blah. You're probably right, but I did. I checked all that. The vents are clean. The thermostat's fine. And it's just, and I've used basically any question that you, or anything that you tell me, I've probably already done it. Not acting like I know everything.
Have you choked a Canuter valve?
Did not. Well, I did. Yeah, and the flux capacitor was perfectly fine.
Oh, that was the next thing to turn to.
It was fluctuating.
Okay.
So
with flux.
And I've bought 3 different brands of heating elements. 3 different brands. Well, it seems like every 5 months on the money they go out. And so I normally order 2 at a time because I know it's going to happen. And now, of course, this morning it went out. Well, every morning I take my clothes, even though I've already got them hung up, they still get wrinkled. And I throw them in the wrinkle cycle in the dryer because it puts steam in there and it works really well. I even put my suit jackets in there to do that. It's really cool, man.
Maybe that's why your element's going out, that steam.
I have no idea. Maybe. Who knows? Well,
because our dryer from 1982 ain't got that.
And our element ain't never gone out.
It hasn't.
Does it have those big old huge chrome push buttons and it pops whenever you push them in? You know what I'm talking about? Those old dryers?
Yeah.
There you go, man.
Turn it. Yeah, no, it works great.
Well, it went out, so I ordered 2 more. They'll be in tomorrow. So now I got to, that'll be my Saturday. It only takes, 15 minutes. Not hard. You just have to disassemble the whole thing. So that happened. Well, then I get in the truck. We're finally ready to go. Well, Braylon decides that she doesn't like how her underwear is fitting. She said it's too tight. So she starts screaming again and wants different underwear. We're at that phase now. We get in the truck. Then she decides her socks don't feel good. And she starts screaming, and she rips her socks and shoes off and throws them.
Then, hey, man, I understand that underwear being too tight.
Yes. Yeah, that's just because I ate too many hamburgers for me. Well, then we get on the road finally, and guess what pops up on my screen on my truck? Doo-doo-doo, 6 miles till empty. Well, guess what? It's about 10 miles in from by the time I drop them off to come over here.
I'm going to work with you on that. We got to stop that.
Yeah.
We got to stop that. When I get to a quarter of a tank, I don't care
filled back up.
If we're in the desert, we put it in park and cut that damn thing off.
There you go. Well,
until we get gas.
Well, So, and normally I keep it topped up, but I just got it back from Madisonville. Not
Yeah,
giving
they get you all
excuses.
fixed up.
They got Man, Henson took great care of me. By the way, they're now a 6-month supporter of this program because of the great service that they gave me. So appreciate Henson Ford up in Madisonville. My buddy Harold Roy up there. You're from East Texas when your name's Harold Roy. Come on down here and get the rest of that transmission.
If you're going to be in the car business, you got to have a name that flows.
Boy, you do.
Yeah.
Who you going to go see? Well, I'm going to go see Harold Roy. I-45. Come on, Madisonville. Come on back. Come on. Good buddy.
Can't get up there and get you a Texas burger.
By the way,
That's why I go to Madisonville.
By the way, every time I go there, I stop at Texas Burger.
It is not so much the burgers as it is the fries.
And it used to not be the fries for me. It was the tater tots in Rockdale at the Texas Burger. They don't have them at this one. I always went to Texas Burger.
You are a tater tot guy.
I'm a tater tot.
He's a tater tot guy. For those of y'all that don't know, he is like that day at Potato Shack. Totally blew my mind.
I'm a tater tot.
Tater tot.
Come on now. And so I end up, long story continuing to be longer.
And we got an hour of this stuff. People just buckle up.
Yeah, buckle up. Terry Coleman's here. Terry gonna have to wait. And what happened was all this happens, the truck, then the doo-doo-doo. So I stop and I get gas. Well, today is the day. It just so happens today is the day that I'm not getting super personal, but one of my accounts that I spend the expenditures out of, I didn't realize it was down to $33 today. And that's the account that I get the gas out of. Well, I'd already started pumping the gas. Well, the pump's going to shut off at $33 because it reads the debit card. It knows that you only have $33 in there. Well, it just so happens that it was my lucky day today that I got 50 cents off a gallon for the entire – I had a little alert pop up on the gas pump. And the gas, I got it for $2.29 a gallon. It was already $2.79. It was already overpriced anyways, but I had to stop at this place. And so I'm sitting there thinking, oh, great. I could have filled up my full tank for 50 cents off a gallon, but because I only had $33 in my account, it only allowed me to put $33 worth. So I only got half a tank of the discounted gas. Then, one last little blunder here. Then, we get on the road. We're heading to the academy. Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Academy. If you or your child needs, if you need a place for your children for a great Montessori education where they'll learn, go to Tomorrow's Promise Academy. Just plugging them real quick. We get on the way. Well, Caden has a little basketball in his hand. Braylon decides she wants it. So then the fussing and the screaming started back up again. She goes, "Get me one, Daddy." I said, "Braylon, I'm driving. I can't reach back there and get the other one." Then we get to the school. She's kicking and screaming. She finally calms down. I get Caden. She normally gets out of I help her out, but she'll walk into the school on her own now. Well, she's been distracted by June bugs lately, which I'm okay with that. And what are June bugs doing out in March? You notice that?
Yeah, they don't.
They're everywhere.
They're coming out sooner and sooner every year.
Something aliens are here doing something.
The moon's closer to Venus or something.
I watched that Charlie Sheen movie, The Arrival, yesterday. It's a corny, spacey movie. The Arrival is happening. They're terraforming the Earth, and Billy may be an alien. If you haven't watched the movie, watch it.
Dude, that would explain a lot.
Yeah.
It really would.
So we finally get in, and then we get here to the church. One last little blunder. One last final blunder. There is a really good group here meeting this week. It is a Christian debate team group. They came last year. I mean, there's a couple hundred kids that come through here. They're using our chapel and our facility. Well, the door was locked this morning. The other security lock was on it. So they called me. They couldn't get in this morning. So it was just wonderful.
They got like a cool name or something, like Jesus Slayers or something? Or
No, it's like NFC, ABCA or something. I don't know. But they're a good group.
ABCD?
They're here, yeah.
Okay.
So that was the morning. Billy, a lot going on in your world. Fair is here. Your son is involved. Mm-hmm. Tell us a little bit about how cool that is this time of year, especially for him. That's a lot of fun, man. Sorry, I took all that energy out of here with my complaining.
You're wanting me to say it's fun. It's fun. Don't get me wrong, but he's doing like canned goods and baked goods and stuff like that. He's into all that. And this morning I tell you, this was go time. This was get the stuff cut that had to be cut and do this and do that. And it was just like, I told Jacqueline, I said, I got to leave. I'm getting stressed out worrying about everything being symmetrical and cut properly.
There's not enough fat on this side. We need more on
Oh
this
God, you know, and it's like I know his stuff's good because he does it at the house. I know it's good. Yeah.
And then I texted you saying, hey, we may not have a show this morning. And you were probably like, I need this.
Well, in all defense, I texted or called you because
Yeah.
I'm a senior citizen now. So I called you yesterday and said that, hey, I might not be able to be on the show in the morning.
And you know what
do you
percentage-
have somebody? And luckily, Miss Coleman, was going to save my bacon.
But you know what the percentage was that you told me you wouldn't be here? 90%. He said there's a 90% chance I won't be on the show this morning.
Mm-hmm.
So that statement put into motion all of this bad luck is what happened. Is that, well,
I'm
Billy's
glad I could do something nice for you.
90% chance, might as well, da-da-da. But like the horn said, check this out. Look, if it weren't for bad luck, you would have no luck at all. There you go.
Lived that my whole life.
Yeah. The day's great. And you know what? Through all this, I didn't even get upset. Normally, I'd be upset and clench. Oh, I did. I scared the neighbor because when I put the kids in the truck, I let out a grunt. I was like, oh, like, you ever do that? You just kind of clench your fist and you just go, oh.
When I was a younger man, yeah, but now.
Well, I did it. I had to just let out a roar this morning, and it just so happened the sweet little lady, the neighbor down the street, was walking by, and she just looked. I said, good morning.
Good morning.
She's walking down the road, and then she does this, like, DV. She walks and then goes up into the neighbor's porch and then around, just to get away from me.
They're going to kick you out of Elkins, man.
Oh.
As you get older, though, you just, I don't know. I mean, like, I still get upset about stuff. I just don't get, like, outwardly.
Don't get bent out of shape.
Dude, something bad like that's happened. Like, in my mind, I'm just thinking, the paint's already dry. There ain't nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
Just, you either got to paint over it or get used to that color. It's just where you're at.
Or you take a razor blade, scrape it off, start over.
No, see, that's what anger is.
Anger's the razor blade.
Yeah,
and
you're
going
to wind up hurting yourself and
Yeah.
damaging whatever it is you're trying to, just calm down. In the grand scheme of things, in this race of life, as we're all racing to die,
Yeah.
what's the point? Yeah. Why get bent out of shape and make nasty phone calls and all that other stuff? Just drop it, man. Just what's old homeboy on Dazed and Confused say? Just keep on living.
Yeah.
LIVIN living.
Keep on living. I went in the other day. I guess some of these poor people just get yelled at all the time, and it was at the doctor's office. And I know that those poor ladies that run the front of them doctor's office take a
they're automatic sainthood.
Their Timex. They take a licking and keep on ticking.
Mm-hmm.
And that poor girl had that she is taking a licking because she had a sign purposely in front of her computer that says everybody has a bad day, and it says please don't. It was something like please don't give me one also or something. It's because people are coming in angry at the doctor's office because you know how it is nowadays. Trey Young does a great job over there, but even still, I mean, there's
you don't feel good. I get it.
I had to get an appointment. Blah, blah,
But
blah.
again, that's you. This other person ain't got nothing to do with that.
Nope. So don't give your bad day to somebody else.
Hey, check this. I had a guy that called me 2 or 3 days ago. I was at my desk and they called, and I had just done something at the bank. And then I get a call from this company claiming to be my bank. And they're like, hey, one of your credit cards has been compromised. Do you know this lady? And I'm like, no, I don't know that person. And when the conversation started, the guy gave me, it's your card ending in blank, blank, blank. Well, I didn't write it down, but I kind of locked it in. And I have about 42 seconds of memory that I can hang on to. And so the guy's telling me the name of the bank, and I'm like, repeat that? And finally I was like, what was that card number again? And he's like, well, I need this. No, I'm not giving you that. And then the guy cussed me and hung up the phone.
Because he was a scammer.
He was a scammer.
Wow.
But I'm thinking, dude, you're scamming me. Why would you cuss me?
Yeah.
You said some very mean things. But,
when I was in the IT world, we would always play, people would bring in computers and they would have alert, call 1-800-FIX-ME because your computer's infected. It really wasn't just malware. So we started calling these numbers, just playing with them. We did it for fun. And so we'd call these scammers back and we'd just, well, yeah, my name's Murphy Monroe. I got this virus on my computer. I need you to fix it. And I'd literally talk like that. They would get, and I would pretend like I didn't know jack turkey about anything with computers or technology. Like, I'm talking nothing. Like, I didn't even know how to turn the thing on. Or if it said push the letter R with your index finger, I wouldn't know what that meant. Mm-hmm. That's how I made myself. And
yeah, because they used to call and they'd want you to type something in. And I would do that. I would go just plumb stupid and be like, well, what's a asterisk? You know,
that's what
Can you tell me the letters around it? You know?
That's what we were doing. And he was asking for like an email, and I remember saying, he goes, well, tell me your email. I said, wait, what's an email? And he's like, electronic mail. And well, what's electronic mail? Why can't I just go to the mailbox? Is there electronics in my mailbox? These guys would get so worked up, they would cuss me and slam the phone down.
See,
just like they did
But
you.
I don't have time to do that anymore. You know, used to.
Yeah.
I'd love a good telemarketer. But now it's like, no, thank you. I guess I'm losing my steam. You know, it's like, no, thank you. Click.
You lost your edge.
My piss and vinegar's running low.
You're on empty, brother. Well, hey, we do have a great show lined up. Welcome
do
in.
we? I thought this was it.
This was it.
This was it.
Terry Coleman's waiting this morning. Episode 478 brought to you by Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We appreciate the generous support of our friends at Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. Look for them in the parade Saturday, possibly, right? Is that
possibly?
Possibly. The Cadillac going to be running?
Ooh, I had that thing all hitched up, shined up, and ready to go last night.
And then it was postponed until what time?
I was sitting in the car. We were sitting in the car when we got the message about. So we just parked it.
You were sitting in the car. I imagine you sitting in the convertible Cadillac, right? Mm-hmm. You were sitting in there. You had your feet propped up on the door and the rearview mirror, you know, or the side mirror. You had on your cowboy hat kind of tilted low. Your boots were propped up, and you were sipping a lemonade.
Listening to Chris Ledoux, looking like a Lone Star Beer poster. Yeah. No.
And then they said, well, that rodeo is postponed until Saturday.
Better get back to Miss Kitty's place.
All right, we're going to take a brief break. Thanks for hanging out with us this morning. Let us know that you're there. A lot of people joining in today, and we appreciate all of your generous support. Big thank you, as always, to our friends like Steph Valley at Magnolia Kennel, who share this broadcast. She always helps us out. We appreciate you, Steph. Do like Steph. Hit the like button, hit share, type in @followers if you're on Facebook, and annoy your friends list. Let them know that you are watching the show this morning, because we have an important thing to talk about.
I mean, if you got to suffer through it, you might as well let them go through it with you.
That's right.
Yeah.
So we'll take a break. Our friend Terry Coleman is here with us. We appreciate her. We'll be back in a moment. As always, we are here on this very faithful Friday, and it's brought to you by Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, hometown traditions.
Hey, look, sister
hometown
chimed
values. She did.
Yeah.
Happy Friday. But she called me this morning. I couldn't call her back. She called just to tell me to have a blessed day.
Too late. He done messed it up.
Yeah, I already messed it up. Hey, visit them online, SHMFH.com. It's our family serving yours since 2002. We'll be back in a moment. Stay with us. This is your show, brought to you by Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home.
Hi, I'm Billy Cawthon, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram, or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at GuardianDefenseLLC.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas.
The Oak Ridge Disciple House is a faith-based 501c3 nonprofit Christian character building ministry helping men 18 and older who are suffering from drug and alcohol addictions. If you or someone you know needs help, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and that light can be found through the Oak Ridge Disciple House. For more information, visit oakridgedisciplehouse.com.
Looking for the perfect office space? Drive success with premier office spaces in Huntsville at Huntsville Executive Office Suites. Raven Property Management has moved in, and we're on site ready to give you a tour at 2503 Lake Road. Whether you're a startup, small business, or an established company, our Class A offices provide the professional environment you need to thrive. Flexible leases, modern amenities, and a prime location. This is where business gets done. Execute your success today. Visit huntsvilleworkspace.com to schedule your tour.
The church should be transformational. And maybe you've never been to church, or maybe life has left you feeling lost, but Jesus says, "Come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." At First Baptist Church Huntsville, a harbor of hope, we're not trying to fit in with the world. We're here to help you step into something greater, a fresh start, a new life in Christ. Join us this Sunday at 1045 and see what God can do in your life. Visit fbchuntsville.org. Hope is here, and we're saving a seat just for you.
Loving Jesus, loving people side by side. In this harbor of hope, we are safe inside.
This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram, or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas. This is KHSP-LP, Huntsville, Texas, the spirit of Huntsville.
This is Deneen with Guardian Defense, and you're listening to Spirit Radio.
Support for SpiritRadio.fm comes from loyal listeners just like you. Want to help spread the good news across Huntsville and beyond? Underwriting opportunities are available for loyal listeners, businesses, and nonprofits. Visit SpiritRadio.fm and tap Donate today.
Spirit of Huntsville, Spirit of Huntsville, Spirit 94.3.
Welcome back, friends. We continue on here on this Faithful Friday. Our friend TC joined us. She got a new nickname. TC in the house.
Just telling us about this property. She's going to give us a good deal on.
Yeah, boy.
That's right.
64.
Good deal on any property I got.
Come
Now,
on.
We're going to start our own club, the Moose Lodge or something.
There is a Moose Lodge, by the way. I
We'll
looked it
figure
up.
out something, the Badger Lodge or something.
64 degrees. 90% chance of rain today, tonight, 70% down to 30, 20% Saturday. And we are going to continue on all weekend. Sunday, rain in the forecast, too. So we're going to have a little bit of showers here. But it won't put a damper on them Cowboys out at the rodeo. No, sir. They're going to keep on rodeoing. And those are some of the hardest working people that you'll ever meet, those that are involved in ag and rodeo. And we thank the Walker County Fair Association for all that they do, a big part of the culture of this community here in Huntsville. Well, hey, this segment is always brought to you by our friends at Huntsville Memorial Hospital. Of course, there's a bond on the ballot coming up in May. For more information, you can go to the HMH official website and find out more about that bond. There is also a PAC committee, but the hospital, just want to be very clear, the hospital is not part of that PAC. That is a separate entity. And so if you are wanting more information about the new bond that will be coming up in May for you to vote on, I highly encourage you to go to HMH's website at huntsvillememorial.com. There's a news section and all the FAQs. There's a lot of misinformation floating around on the internet. Please, please, please go to their website and get that information straight from the source. So big thank you to Huntsville Memorial Hospital for serving our community, not just here in Huntsville, but Walker County as well. Well, hey, a second time. And in his second time in 1 week, TC,
yes.
Terry Coleman joining us.
Enjoying to be here.
It's always good to have you. Welcome back in.
Thank you, thank you.
Some new jewelry. Look, y'all are both, I'm horrible. I'm no green at all. Y'all are both hornet green today.
Well,
we support the community
Look,
we live and work in.
Even a
That's
greenish
right.
color on this Stanley, this high-end Stanley mug.
And Billy coordinated all of his colors. He made sure he had the same color of this that would match his shirt.
Of course, I wouldn't leave the house without it.
Exactly.
That's what it does.
Well, I don't know what my excuse is going to be next week.
Well, Terry, let's just, instead of like jumping into the main thing today,
Yes,
which is
yes.
very important, let's just jump right into the jewelry today.
Okay.
What do you got on for us today?
Well, I don't have much today because when I leave here, I'm going to work out with my trainer. So,
we
but
don't have one of those.
I did put this on. This is one of my favorite pieces.
Oh, beautiful.
That I got at a resale shop in Utah up at a real estate conference. And
that's
I'm
cool.
wearing my mother's wedding ring. She passed away in 2020.
Oh, man.
And so I try to wear something of hers.
You do. You always mention it, yeah.
So
that's great.
that always makes me feel better. It feels like I'm closer to her.
That's
So-
great. Well,
so that's all I got today.
We just wanted to say, we're praying for your husband, and I'm so thankful
Thank
that he's
you.
on the road to recovery, and
Thank
he's
you.
such a good man, and we tell him that we appreciate him letting you come on here and hang out with us too. So.
Well, let me tell you, he's snoring right now, so he doesn't even know where I'm at.
You snuck out. You're like, where were you at? I was like, were you on that show again?
Get real quiet with the door.
Well, Terry, we had you on earlier this week,
Yes.
and we're all three Rotarians,
Mm-hmm.
and the fundraiser for Rotary is coming up in April. It's a very important fundraiser. It gives back a lot over. I misspoke. I said last week, because the first year that I was here and we did it, we raised around $30,000, which is a lot, but I mean it's ticking upwards of $50,000 now. But that money goes back to the community and to many different nonprofits, also scholarships, a whole assortment of things that Rotary provides here to Huntsville. But let us know, again, more, because we want to keep hammering it at home. Got it? Get hammered, Wine Quest. Tell us more about that was a Billy one. Did I do okay, Billy?
Yeah, you did. You delivered it because I didn't see it coming.
Well, you guys have been almost every year, so was it a fun event?
Absolutely.
I enjoy myself.
Yeah, a lot of fun. It's really neat. And here's the deal. I'm not a big wine drinker, but even if you don't drink wine, you can still come. There's something for everyone to be a
There's
part
something
of.
for everyone. There's also a craft beer section. Lots of good food.
That's what I help with.
Hey, you know who we need to reach out to? Now, this will
Who?
kind of make it weird. Did you know that there is a root beer, what do you call it, a brewery? There's a
Brewery.
There's a root
Over
beer
on
brewery.
19.
It's some cat logo thing. They brew root beer here in Huntsville. Had no idea.
Is that on Highway 19?
No, that's
Lucky 19.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not them. It's someone else.
Oh,
We'll get them
no.
next year.
Let's do that.
Root beer at
No,
the
we
Wine
have
Quest.
time to get them this year.
Yeah.
So,
Terry
give me the information.
Terry don't play. She goes right after them.
Give me the information. Yeah, we do need sponsors, and our goal is $100,000 to be raised because of the generosity of Howard and Karen.
Vance,
yes, I'm
Vance
sorry.
and Karen Howard. Yeah.
Yeah, and their foundation, and they're matching us dollar for dollar, of which means every charity in town that we support is getting a raise.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's the best way to look at it. So, yes, we do. We still need sponsors. Now we will be going to print our pamphlet here next week. So please let us know if you want to sponsor.
Yeah, there's a ton of information. I love the website because it's separate at winequestrotary.org. Billy, it is a fun event. I know you and Jacqueline have been before. Bridget and I have went. Jason Thompson goes as well, and
Jason
it's fun.
Always donates a gun for the live auction, and he will again this year. We have a trip.
Yeah, I was about to ask, what are some of the prizes this year?
For the live auction, we have a Astros basket that will be filled with lots of good things. And what else do we have? Oh, Greg Smith, our auctioneer, always donates some type of trip. So there's going to be a lot of things. Now, in our silent auction, we have over 50 items in the silent auction that goes from anywhere from what you're donating, Rob, which is a $500 gift certificate to media.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we have that. We have it to Michael Kors purses. We have something for everyone. We have some ice wine.
Oh, how does that work?
I don't know. Someone donated a bottle of ice wine. That's the name of it. We have a little story of where it comes from and all that stuff. But it's a different type wine. It's a dessert wine, but it's pretty cool. It's like $100 and something bottle of wine that she's donated that will be in the silent auction.
Now, there's something that is really big that our friend at Elliott's Jewelers is providing. Let us know about that, because there are still some tickets available.
There are still some tickets available. He is providing for us a 1-carat diamond ring. So whether you have a wife or a girlfriend, hey. But don't tell us if you have both. But anyway.
Half a carat apiece, you can split it.
Raffle tickets are $100 each. You can buy them on our website, or when you can buy them there at the door when you come in. But he has donated this diamond carat ring, this 1-carat diamond ring, which is just absolutely beautiful. And if you don't like the setting that it's in, he will reset it.
Yeah, that's great.
So, I mean, he does a lot of customer service. So.
There is, just wanted to let everybody know that it's super easy to go to the website, winequestrotary.org. And if you go right there, there's right on the front of it, you'll scroll down just a little bit, and it'll say purchase event tickets and raffle tickets. If you want to go to the event, only $75. You can go on your own if you want, $75 per ticket, or you can buy a table. Still sponsor opportunities. This is going to take place. Coming up quick, though, April the 12th.
Right around the corner.
Yeah.
And if you want to buy 2 tickets, they're only $65 each.
So the price goes down on a couple. So yeah.
And we have Razzmatazz Band, and they've played every year for the last 7 years, I think. And they're awesome. They come out of Dallas. So
I saw Billy, out there shimmying a leg, at the dance floor last year.
I saw that also.
I get down with it.
Get down on it. And it's not that band, though.
No, it's not that band.
That was the first song that my daughter, by the way, danced to.
Really?
Was that Cool in the Gang? Get down on it. And she was like, and she was going, wow. She was making noises there. She was like a little 2-year-old dancing, man.
Did you get that on video?
We did, yeah. I'll have to dig it up sometime. Well, please be a part of this. I know we joke around and
save
cut
that
up,
for her like high school graduation slideshow or something.
Yeah, well, definitely. I know that we joke around and cut up, but please consider. I know there's so many, and Billy and you and I talk about this. There's so many opportunities to give in Huntsville. So many organizations, so many opportunities, and we want you to come and be a part of this very important Rotary. Look at Miss Phyllis Dillard coming in here, sneaking in here, bringing us something today. Thank you, Phyllis. The church ain't even open on a Friday, and Phyllis looked like she brought some.
How sweet.
Some snacks. So
I don't know what's in that bag.
Maybe, who knows?
Could be a live snake or something.
But be a part of this. Rotary really does give back, and I know that many of you probably get hit up by so many organizations saying, "Hey, can you help us? Can you help us?" But this is one that we really, really, really need the support. And I'm not saying that others don't, because every organization needs support. But this does go back in a very big way. Rotary is fully committed to this community, has been for many, many, many years, and we just want to make sure that we're doing what we need to do to serve Huntsville.
That's right. And one of the things I tell people when they say, "Oh, I already support so-and-so, I already support that," and I'm like, great. why don't you support Rotary this year, because we give back to the person you just spoke to. You know, I mean, we support probably 6 or 7 different organizations here in town, charities here in town. So when you give to us, you're also giving to the person you also already support, but this year you're giving double.
Billy, you know about all these organizations because you're a member of every one of them.
Pretty much.
But it's important though, man, you know? So come on, be a part of Rotary, and come be a part of Wine Quest. Billy, what do you like most about the Wine Quest? Probably the craft beer section. Is that what is your favorite thing about the event?
You know, the craft beer is great or whatever. The wine's awesome. I just the music, the finger food, what do you call that, hors d'oeuvres or whatever. Yeah, you know, just the atmosphere, man. It's just awesome. Everyone. There's nothing serious going on. We're just having a good time. We're raising money. We're doing good stuff for the community. It's just an awesome event. That's what I like about it. It's not, you know, even if you're an outsider. Like the first time I went, I just recently got into Rotary, and I just walked in. It was like a room full of friends, and we just had a great time. And that's been the same every year, you know.
It is. It's very laid back. I've been to some other fundraisers where you're there and you're listening to someone speak, talk, give information. We just go socialize.
Yeah, no,
just
there's
socialize, very laid back, and get your pocketbook out and help out with auctions, and that's about it. What I like the most about it is when the auctions, when Greg's up there auctioning things off.
That's fun. I like when he does
it's fun. He's cracking jokes. It's a lot of fun, but Max is like, hey, let's go for that. He just bids way a lot more than what he normally would if we were saying, hey, let's go buy this trip. No, he's like, oh man, he gets caught up in it, and so yeah, we've bought quite a few things. But you know what? It's okay because we're helping. I mean, that's just part of
whatever it is you're buying. I mean, you're getting your money's worth out of it.
Oh yeah, and then besides that, you're getting a write-off on your taxes because you donated. So
you're helping, you're getting something, and you're getting that write-off.
Exactly.
That's threefold.
Yeah, Rotary is a nonprofit, the organization, and it is something that I hold very near and dear. I've been a member now since I was 20, so going on, 21 years of Rotary, and I've seen the good in Rotary, not only in the local community. You know, rodeo, I'm thinking rodeo because we're in the middle of rodeo. Rotary is responsible for pretty much eradicating polio worldwide. That was the main mission of Rotary. There's only 2 countries, I believe, that polio remains. I think Pakistan is one of those, and it's only because they won't allow Rotarians in there to administer those vaccines. Simple vaccine, just a little drop on your tongue, and that's it. But that was an initiative of Rotary. That's what Rotary is known for, and it is a community service organization that's all about service above self. You think about that motto, and don't ever just let that bleed through you. Let it soak. Service above self. Billy, when you hear that, I mean, it's pretty apparent, but what does it mean to you when you hear service above self?
Well, it's pretty much right there. I mean, it is taking care of my fellow man before myself, you know.
That's what the epitome of Rotary is, putting others first. And when we say others, we're talking about putting the community first, putting kids first. Rotary gives back to a lot of kids. There's a Rotaract program that kids get involved.
Exactly.
And it's really neat, too. One thing that I like is it's just like the Lions Club. You know, every town has a Lions Club. Every town pretty much has a Rotary Club. If you drive into a town and they don't have that sign that says welcome and it's got that Lions badge and that Rotary badge, just keep on driving.
Exactly.
You don't need to stop there.
I would have normally said if it didn't have a Dairy Queen. We don't have one anymore, but I want people to stop in Huntsville.
Yeah, we got to fix that.
We got to get that one fixed. But it really is neat, and you're right. I love what you said, Billy, about how it's friends. I have visited. This is what I love about being a Rotarian. Whenever you go on a trip, you can visit other clubs. You can even take little flags from your club and exchange little flags with other clubs. And I went to one in not Fargo because I lived up in Fargo. I did go to the Fargo Rotary Club, though. But I went to a Rotary Club in where was this at? Brookings, South Dakota, when my sister lived there. And it was neat because I didn't know anybody, but it's like you said, I didn't feel nervous at all. I felt like it's part of my family. And they're big, but their clubs sing songs. They have a book called Songs of Rotary.
Yeah, we're not doing that here.
Oh, I am a Rotary, I am service above self. Yeah, it was
I'm afraid if we started that, they would lose 3 members.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to propose that.
Yeah, okay,
No, I'm just kidding.
okay.
You're like, well, we're going to start something else.
Well, I can tell you about this particular Rotary
Like, don't
Club
do that.
is not only do we give back to this community, but we also give to other countries.
Mm-hmm.
Like we've built water wells in other countries before. This Huntsville Rotary Club right here has done that.
I know one of our members, I don't know if we support it. We probably do, but I know one of our members, Ken Holland, goes with the group, and they build water wells, which is really neat. He spoke about that.
And Rhonda Ellisor.
She does it, yep.
Yeah, that's too. So.
Well, cool.
Well, I have to give this plug. So if you don't have anyone to give your jewelry to, by now you know how much I love jewelry. Just buy that raffle ticket, and if you win, just come see me. I'll be glad to take that off your hands.
Yeah, she won't even sell it. She'll wear it and
That's
keep it.
right.
And
That's
hold,
right.
hold it near and dear to her heart.
That is so nice of you.
I thought so. I thought so.
Well, Terry Coleman, not only heavily involved in Rotary and giving back, and by the way, I just want to thank you and everyone else who's a part of it. I know Karen's been a big part over the years as well, but you've really taken the reins, and the team behind you has done such a fabulous job.
They have.
Terry, y'all are just rock stars with this, and we want you to be a part of it. Big thank you to Elliot Herzlich, too. Elliot supports so many organizations.
Yes, he does.
Just got through Wrapped Up Our Heart for CASA campaign, and already got another one that we're planning, but Elliot's very involved in Rotary as well. So I just want to say thank you, Terry. It takes a village to do all this. And thank you, Billy. I know you serve in many levels as well. But come out and be a part of this. Terry's involved in Rotary, but she's also our Huntsville real estate expert. I told Terry, you got to take that and own it, because I don't know of anybody else in this community that can say, I've got this much experience in buying and selling homes and properties than Terry Coleman. Terry, I did want you to plug it real quick because you still got that beautiful piece of property out there in New Waverly. I was telling Billy.
Whoa.
Wait, is that off the record? Are we buying that?
She says she don't care who buys it, just come on by.
Yeah, just buy
That's
it.
right. That's right. Bring the money.
Yeah. Show up with a check.
What does your weekends look like? I mean, I know in the real estate world it's kind of 24/7, but do you kind of delegate a day to where you can just kind of relax and take a break? Or is
I do not.
It's go.
It go. And then, it's not 24/7, but when I see a time that I'm not doing real estate, then that's my time. This is Terry's time, so that's how I work it out.
Well, she does good. It's myrealtorterry.com. And she really is. I'm not just saying this because she's on our program and supports what we do, but I've known Terry for many years. In fact, I don't even know where I first met you. Maybe it was through, I don't know where we met. Probably Rotary somehow. Maybe.
No, I think we met before that. I think you were doing one of the baseball, football things, and you were up there announcing. And I think I met you at one of those.
Maybe it was,
type of
yeah.
games and all, and then later Rotary.
I said, this is a good lady right here, and she knows her business when it
Thank you.
comes to real estate. So Terry's became a great friend to many in this community, including us in this program, and support her. Support Rotary, of course, but if you're looking to buy or sell a home, nobody can do it better than Terry. So please go by and visit with Terry. You can find out her information online, My Realtor Terry. She is Huntsville's real estate expert. So for all of you guests that hear all the good in our community, you're saying, oh boy, I want to move to Huntsville, call her.
Yes, I'd love to help you.
She'll get you plugged in as well.
She'll get you fixed up.
And right now, though, just let me say this. I've got listings out there. I've got buyers. I've got sellers. But one of the things that's happening now, there's so much happening here in Huntsville, and people are moving in this direction. I'm even helping people where their property never goes on the market. They call me up. They say, hey, I'm wanting to sell. I go out, take a look at the property. We determine a price. And then I have a plethora of investors and buyers that I will call and put the deal together, and it's never hit the market.
Wow.
In fact, I've got 2 of those closing in April.
That's great.
So, if you don't want your neighbors to know you're selling until they come home and see a different car parked in the driveway, call me. We'll get that done.
I love that.
I never thought about that.
Yeah. That happened with my grandmother's house. We had a real estate agent in Georgetown who's been very good to us, just like you're good to so many here in Huntsville. This lady reminds me, you and her remind me a lot. Y'all are very similar. And And her name's Annette, and she helped my mom with my grandmother. So we wanted to keep it, but there's just way too much that we had to fix up. It was in a very prominent part of Georgetown, just an older house. And, I mean, it could have easily been $1 million house if you would have had the resources to fix it up. And I remember Annette, we were going to put it on the market. The neighbor found out that it was going to go on the market, and she said, I'd like to buy it. And she said, I'll pay all the closing costs and everything. It never hit the market because Annette was honest. The real estate agent's going to try to make the most they can, obviously. I mean, that's part of the game. You got to make money. So she would not do something that wasn't in our best interest. And because I was sitting there kind of arguing it for her, well, let's put it on the market and see if we get higher offers. She goes, you're not going to get any higher offers. She goes, trust me, this is an unbelievable offer. She's willing to pay the closing costs, do the deal, and get it done.
Exactly.
And she wasn't in a hurt for money. I mean, she had a lot of property she was selling, and we did it, and we felt really good about it. So now I wish we would have had a couple $100,000 to throw into it and fix it up. Then it would have been worth a lot more. But still, it was a great thing. And you do that with folks too, Terry. That's cool.
Yes, I do.
All
So,
right.
just like you trusted that realtor, trust your realtor. Doesn't matter if it's me or someone else. Trust your realtor. They know what they're talking about.
Trust your real estate expert, Terry Coleman. So, well, we're going to end it right here, Terry. Normally we break and we do a giveaway. We don't have any giveaways today. We ran out of Cafe Texan gift cards, and I think I've got something over there in that bag for us that may be getting cold. So,
so we got to run so you can get that bag.
Yeah, Billy's got to get rolling. I know you got a lot going on down at the fair today with your son. Billy, anything else on your mind, man? It's been a fun day. I appreciate you and Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, buddy. Thanks for all y'all do, man.
Glad to do it.
Anything else?
No.
I liked your saying earlier.
I like that. Now.
I liked your saying earlier about we rush through life just to die.
Yeah, it's all race to the bottom.
Yeah, I had never thought about that before. So that is something to keep in mind when you're getting stressed, and which I get stressed quite a bit. So yeah.
I used to suffer from it a whole bunch. Now it's just.
Well, there you go.
It is what it is.
That's right.
That's good.
And that's all it can be.
It is what it is, and it ain't what it isn't.
That's right.
It's not. Billy threw down the inspiration this morning, so I don't have any. So Billy did it. Hey, I did want to announce restaurant report today, but you may or may not be able to go.
Yeah.
But we are planning. If you're not there, it ain't gonna be the same, Billy. So try to get there. If you
It
can.
ain't like I cooked the food, man. I just talk about it.
I know, but it's just not the same when you're not there, buddy. Going to Honor Cafe today at noon. Terry, if you're available, come join us. We're gonna go eat at Honor Cafe. Support the new business that's here in town. So the Horn family, Richard, Linda, if y'all aren't busy, come join us. Any of you, please come join us today. Honor Cafe at noon. Billy, last week the door was opening all right down at our previous place. I'll say this: it took a long time to get the food, but the food was good.
The food.
I don't want to knock them.
Yeah, I'm not knocking them. It's just. Well, and God, how to even put this politely?
I think it's just
they're not always extremely busy. Sometimes they have extremely limited wait staff.
Yeah, there's only one lady helping us, so we can't get mad at her.
And we come scrolling up in there with a party of 8?
Yeah, there's 8 of us.
8 of us, and then there was other people there, and and then we didn't do ourselves any favors by getting there at different times, because that's the same equivalent as adding like 4 extra tables because she's having to,
readjust. But they did good. I enjoyed the food.
Myself and Greg, we both had some articles on our plate that could have been a little warmer, but even with that, it was still extremely delicious. It was seasoned well, flavored great.
And I'll go back.
Oh yeah, no, we go there about once a week now anyhow. So, yeah.
So we're supporting local. Come support today, noon, Honor Cafe.
Yep.
All right. Well, hey, that'll wrap it up on a very faithful Friday. Big thank you to Terry Coleman hanging out with us. You always make it fun, Terry. Thanks for coming. So.
Well, I enjoy being here.
Awesome. Well, you're a good friend of ours in this program. Billy Cawthon, Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. Remember, friends, when that time comes, because it's all going to come to some of us with family, and it's all going to happen to all of us one day. Make sure that you get your pre-planning done. Don't worry about all that mess. Get it done. Save your family the heartache and the trouble. Nobody likes to talk about it. I was talking to someone the other day that was over 90 years old, and we were having a very just genuine conversation. And I would never ask anyone straight up, are you looking forward to, are you nervous about that? But the conversation from their perspective skewed in that way. So I proposed the question because I felt it was appropriate. And I said, are you, and this person was a believer, so obviously they're not worried about dying. Right. But they said, I'm ready. I'm ready. you know, I've lived a long, full life, and I'm ready, and I've got everything taken care of. This is a person back in my hometown area, so not here, but they said, I've already pre-planned, I've already got everything in line. I'm ready when the Lord's ready to call me home. And I think if you want to be in that same peace, now obviously at 40, I want to be 90. You know, I'd like to go 98 is my max. But
what are you, Chevrolet picking a speedometer or something?
Yeah. Kilometers per hour. But I mean that. Think about your life and that person that's, you know, 90, 91, 92 that says, I'm ready. I want to propose, are you ready today? Are you ready with your pre-planning? Are you ready to know that your family is going to have peace? Do you have your life insurance in check and all those things? And number one, are you ready with the Lord? Have you accepted Christ into your heart as your personal Savior? I'll leave you with that because that's the most important. Billy, thank you.
Hey, we also have something important we need to touch on.
Oh, wait, can you shake my hand? I just yes, sir. What do you got?
We have a birthday today.
Oh, hold on. Hold on.
Miss Karen Clark, Richard and Linda Horn's daughter.
Karen Clark's birthday today?
Yeah, I think she's 29.
29 and holding. By the way, I've been going to the store over there. She's got me sold on it now. Over there on 45. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. Starts with a K.
Yeah.
Ends with an R.
He's a Kroger man now.
He's a Kroger man. I still like H-E-B, but I'm Daddy Kroger.
It's on your side of town.
That's right.
I tell you, you know, especially now that Smither Bridge, and I'm not even going to touch on that because once I get across my side of the Highway 30 bridge, I don't want to come back.
That's it, huh?
I'm running into Aldi's looking at whatever store brand they got because I don't want to go across that bridge.
Yeah. Well, Karen, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, dear Karen. Happy birthday to you. You'll only get it here on Good Morning Huntsville.
Yeah, you're not going to get that on Good Evening Huntsville.
Yeah, you ain't going to get the rest of that. Hey, we'll be back at it Monday. Big thank you to Billy Cawthon, Greg Smith, all the friends at Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, also Terry Coleman, our real estate expert here in this community. We'll keep you updated and informed. Make sure to go to our website, hellohuntsvilletx.com, and also join us again on Monday at 7:30. We'll be here with our friends from Walker County Federal Credit Union. Billy, as I end every show, reminding you, we're not strong enough alone. We're not. So please provide a word of encouragement. Lend a hand of support. Somebody out there needs you. In honor to that bridge, here it is. We'll see you, Billy. See you, Terry.
See ya.
The old Smither Bridge, it stood so tall through the storms and the rainfall. Right off I-45 in a Texas town, they're tearing it up, bringing it down. Huntersville